GUSD 50-minute time frame. And let's talk about this sell opportunity here. So right now you see I didn't get my entry because I didn't get the retest here on the previous rejection high. So I wanna still talk about it because there is a lot to learn around it. So the first thing is, when I didn't see the retest and I see this movement now downside impulse candlestick body here, what I was doing is I let it go. I let it go the trade because I know there is gonna be tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. And I let it go. But let's talk about the other sides if you start forcing it. There's a few things. First, if you start forcing the trades, that means you are already in opposite sides because you are forcing it. The other thing is, after that, if you start forcing it, it's happening stop loss, stop loss, stop loss, stop loss, and after that, you start gambling. It's not any more trading. It's addiction, and you're going more deeper and deeper and deeper. So let's talk about what is far behind it if you force it. How it starts in the first place, it is the money. You have to let money go. I know you are here because of the money, but that's the thing, you have to let it go to make the money. You have to let it go. Like literally, you have to let it go. Otherwise, you're not learn anymore anything right now here, and you still keep continuing mistakes, and you don't learn. You're not listening. You're not seeing. You're just doing some impulse actions. And keep going buy, next thing sell, next thing buy, next thing sell. You have no idea what you are looking for, and the only thing what you want is money, but market is gonna destroy you because you don't respect it. There is no discipline, and the market sees that, and it's gonna destroy your mind. And that's the truth. For example, let's say if you are in the beginner state and I'm gonna give you right now the 1 million. Most likely this money gonna destroy your life because you cannot manage that money. It's too crazy, your mind is just gonna explode. You have no discipline, the body discipline, mind discipline, your surrounding. It can bring you super deep down places. And that's why if you are with that kind of mentality here behind the chart, right now we have GUSD, it's gonna break you because you are disrespecting. You are disrespecting everything. Disrespecting, let's say, the loyalty, disrespecting the discipline, and so on, every single elements. So what is good behind if you let it go? First thing, there is gonna be the new trade tomorrow, next week, next month. What is more good? That means you are surrendering yourself. Not like I give up. No, that's not at all. You are surrendering yourself because you are let it go. You have that thought, you let it go. You have that opportunity, you let it go. Because you are calculating with your next day movement or next week movement. You know there is gonna be more opportunities next week, so why I have to push that trade? There is no reason for that. And if I'm gonna do that, I already know what is gonna happen. Because trust me, I'm being exactly the same place where you are right now. with no doubt. And for example, if you just think about what you actually see here, when we zoom in here, do you have any idea what you actually see here? Like, we see lines and boxes right now, black and white boxes and lines, highs and lows. I have good the example right now here. Let's say I have painting in the wall. Do you see any words there? Let's say you look some awesome painting. There is no words in the painting, but you can describe the emotion inside there, the colors, the feelings, the expressions, and so on and so on. But there is no words. And if you're looking right now the trading chart, it's the art, but there is no words. And what you're describing in the painting is patterns, feelings and emotions. But right now what you see here, it is 100% patterns, because emotions and feelings are you. What you have to let it go and focus on the patterns. For example, mentors and the great masters, Tenzins, masters. Let's talk about masters. I'm being next to the masters and listening very carefully and doing a work. So what is going on is, if normal people is thinking inside our mind, what is happening? You're thinking words, words, words. Your expression is words and words and words, because you're thinking word after word, 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 word. But what masters are doing and what I'm doing is, I'm describing a pattern. I'm not thinking any more words in my own mind. I have patterns, and through the pattern I have picture, or sometimes even short clips, what I'm creating in my mind. And if I want to see something, or if I'm listening something and I want to express something, I'm now thinking how I'm gonna say that picture, what is in my mind, how I'm gonna say it out loud. So I'm seeing the pattern, but how I'm gonna say it out loud. That is exactly what's going on right now here behind this trading screen. It's all about patterns, something what you cannot think, because you can see it, but now you have to put everything behind it. It's you in that screen here. That everything here is you, 100% you. Because, for example, what is trading? We can go patterns, and then we can go thinking. Okay, thinking. Who is the thinker? The thinker is you. So to master in trading, you have to master thinking. And that's mean you have to master your own thinking. That's mean you have to master yourself. And that's the day one thing what you have to start. If you want to master trading, you have to master yourself first. Your self-development and your self-mastery with mind and body connection. That's the day one, and that's how you have to start to master trading mindset. It is a journey. It is a journey. So, talk about patterns. Let's talk about what was happening here. This is here the same zone what I was talking about the EUR/USD video. Remember? It is exactly the same zone. What was here? we have the same impulse movement downsides. I'm gonna delete this one. And those was the rejection highs inside here. I take the candlestick wick high and the other candlestick wick high, and then we have those principles here. Exactly what is the GU here. I'm taking the candlestick wick high and the other candlestick wick high, and now I'm looking the same principles above it. All same. And now we know it is created by pushing downside. This holder here is created by pushing downside. And now if you're going in the future, what you see here, especially here, the price is retesting the same zone, and what is the action after that? The price is breaking the lows. So the meaning behind that is the first we create the zone, and now the price is respecting the zone. So now it is pushing down with more effort, more momentum, and it's more alive than ever. And now the price is going all the way down and creating the rejection low, the major rejection low. Now what the price is doing, all the way ding, 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 all the way back here. Here we create the rejection eye between very close very close on the holder. Now when we zoom in and looking the action inside here, look at this one here, how the price is respecting the zone again beautifully, because it's still pushing downsides and it's very alive there. So you see the first thought how we create it, we respect it, and the price is respected again. And how you see what was happening the first time, the price is breaking the lows. What the price is doing here, the price is breaking the lows. And what is the pattern inside here? The same pattern what we talk about a lot is the pattern what is creating the holder downsides. For example, if you remember the euro USD, the trade what we talk about here, what was those two patterns up here? Exactly the same pattern. And what was the pattern here? Exactly the same pattern. The pattern what is creating the holder. But right now what this pattern is doing, because we already have a holder here. It's already created and respected, and now the price is respected again with bright and clear, right front of your eyes, beautifully. And what is happening? The price is gonna go all the way back. Where is our original memory? Because you see how this price is moving here. That tiny spot here, that was the original memory what was pushing all the way price back up here. It was exactly that moment here. And your take profit hit. And that's the trade. In my mind, what is the rejection high? The rejection principle. So if you have rejection high, what is above it? First option, the price is just gonna make the impulse movements, and then we have retest and going higher. The next one is break, retest, and starting making the principle to break the highs and holding the lows. And the last one is when we have break and the price is gonna create the bullish pattern to go upsides. For example, here we have a W pattern, and then it's gonna continue with the principle. But what is happening when the prices get rejected? Exactly what I was waiting here. When we break the previous low, it is retest and start going lower. Exactly this one, but just opposite sides. But we didn't have it, and that's why I just let the trade go. I didn't put my emotion in, I didn't follow anything, I just let it go, because I know there is gonna be tomorrow, and I know there is gonna be the next week, next month, and so on. I don't have to force trade, I don't have to force making money. Those are very bad places or angles or directions or branches to start your path. It's not good. And that's the journey, and that's why I want to make this video, because there is a lot to learn to let it go. If you have some questions, leave in the comments. I will answer in the videos or just answering with the words. And yeah, I'm gonna see you in the next video. Thank you. Ciao.